Winter's here. This is how it is in Oregon. Rain, rain, rain. Buddy and Oreo having their breakfast. Friends share their breakfast, right? So we don't have smoke now, but it's winter time. And one of the things we have in the winter is morning fog. So it's all foggy. Rainy and now foggy. So in the morning, I have to let the chickens out. I don't know if you can see it. But they're all going out their little door to go out for their morning. So when it's wet here and we have no burn season left, then people start burning all their piles, and this is where our neighbor usually burns his. So that shows fire season's over. We got burn piles going again. And yes, the chickens are already out here waiting for me to feed them. And there's our bucket, and I already have about 3/4 of a gallon of milk in the bottom, and we're gonna pour another gallon of milk in there for the pigs. I'm gonna go feed the pigs. And it's a little muddier now because we've had all the rain, but here's the pigs getting their breakfast. I don't know, I think they're getting a little bigger. And I gotta feed the chicks this morning too. And there's Monkey eating her breakfast. She has 2 breakfasts, 2 dinners, because now she eats in the back too. But she's our barn kitty, so her main meal comes out here. Every time I show the goats, I show the side or the back, but this is her eating her breakfast. This is what they do while I'm milking. And here's my other stand. They have a different bowl, but that's where they eat their breakfast. And I showed this earlier on one of my other videos, but we all have all the names from the right side gone that were who was going to be bred to who, because this is all the does when they were bred. Now Fantasia, as you can see, is on there 3 times because she bred 3 times. Let's hope the 3rd time is a charm. She is my doe that was cystic, a cystic ovary. And down at the very bottom is my 2 retired does that are not bred to anybody, as much to their dismay. And the letters behind the names is who they're bred to. The date is when they bred, and then I just got my paperwork back, so I'm going to be writing the due date and wiping off the bred date, and then when they kid, and how many bucks and how many does they have when they kid. And the little marks next to them are the ones that have had their hooves trimmed, so I have a few more to do to finish up, and then I'll wipe those off and mark it again next time, so when I start to trim hooves again. Since I don't do them all in a day, it helps me to keep track of who's had their hooves trimmed. Okay, and then of course I have to milk the goat at full capacity. it's the end of November and she's a first freshener. She is not milking all that much, but that's what we do. We keep milking them. You have to do a little massaging. Make sure you get all of it out. There you go. Okay, so the girls are done eating and done getting milked for their morning, but I have to fill the hay feeder. But they are ready to come out of their little pen. They get locked up at night to keep them safe, and when I get done in the morning, I let them out. So I have the gate locked open, feeder full, filling up the water. This is the latch to keep them from pushing that open. I have to slide it and then put it through a little hole, otherwise they get it open. Cassie's thinking about it now. I gotta fill my other water bucket up, one that's out here. So I got a few scraps that the chickens like, but Buddy always wants one too. Oh, he missed it. One more, Buddy. There you go. He didn't miss that one.